Some nice morning music. For a nice bit of Tuesday morning bopping around. Go on then, Claire, take it away.
Oh, let me just mute myself, sorry.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We're in such an exciting time in Arbonne at the moment. Danni and I just wanted to take this opportunity to share this incredible company and everything that it has to offer. I'm absolutely buzzing and so grateful that Danni could join us this morning. She's really leading from the front with this company and just showing everyone what's possible. And I just want everyone to experience this with us. So firstly, a little bit about me, and I'll pass over to Danni for her story and then we'll get started with the presentation. So my name is Claire Slaney and I'm a district manager and independent consultant with Arbonne. And before Arbonne, I did a lot of waitressing work because this was really flexible around my dancing. So I'm a trained dancer and I had auditions and contracts and rehearsals and things like that. So I never really kind of got out of being a waitress and working really unsociable hours, you know, all the weekends, every evening going, minimum wage. And I just wasn't able to ever save, let alone kind of do anything with that income or have any time to enjoy it either. So I'm still dancing now, belly dancing in restaurants, and I was actually pregnant with my second boy, and I bumped into Nikki Marchant in our restaurant, got her up dancing, and she introduced me to the business, and I met with her a week later, and I was umming and ahhing, I was scared, I'd never heard of network marketing before, this whole new world was open to me, and I could feel it, I had her energy, I could feel it, I needed something else. I needed backup and I needed it quick, you know, because when I stopped dancing or when I stopped earning a small amount of money, when I felt pregnant, all of that stopped. I had no say, I needed backup. So yeah, really confused, didn't know what I was doing, but I literally just knew that this felt so right in so many different ways. And I wasn't having to learn like a new trade or anything like that. So I literally have nothing to lose. I was in. So ever since then, I've just had an absolute blast, just learning as we're going along, meeting such amazing new people, obviously using ultra premium products, which have just been absolute bliss. And yeah, just so excited for what's happening this month within our company, and also just for the future. So the fact that I'm going to be able to contribute not just in the now, you know, treating my husband to a meal when I fancy it, or, you know, saying I'm going to chip in for the holiday or anything, you know, but the fact that I'm going to be able to contribute to my family later on, and we'll obviously go into that a little bit later in the presentation. So yeah, I can see my future now. I know what it holds. I've got complete control over it, and it's in my hands now and not kind of in anyone else's hands. So really exciting, and thank you, Danni.
Oh, wow, Claire, you are incredible. You absolutely are not only an incredible person, but you're just the most beautiful soul as well. You're so stunning on the outside and incredibly beautiful on the inside. I first met Claire a little over a year ago, and I was blown away by her kindness, her gratitude, her dedication to just giving and helping other people. And that's just been clear to see with her building her own personal business. She hasn't just stopped there. She's decided to dedicate time to help other people learn how to build their own personal business. And she just gives and gives and gives. So it's just amazing to be surrounded in this industry by just genuinely nice people. Like, I don't know, in my whole 30 years of life, where else you can be around just nice people, whether that's online, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or in person at events. Like, it's just, I've never worked anywhere like what Arbonne is like. Everyone's just so helpful and so lovely. Normally, people that have their own independent business or their own independent shop, whatever it is they do, are usually a bit dog eat dog, and oh my gosh, they'd never help each other because they'd steal their clients or something. But it's not like that in Arbonne. Everybody just helps everybody, and Claire is just Arbonne through and through, genuine, authentic, and just kind. So I was delighted to join up with Claire and do this little presentation this morning. So a little bit about me. My name is Danni Wells, and I started my own business about 2 years ago. It was a very different career move for me. I actually trained in ophthalmology. So I had a 7-year career in an optician's that I loved. I absolutely loved my career. But when I had children, my youngest daughter was born with a lot of medical complications, and I kind of had to evaluate my life at the time 2 years ago. And what I realised was the job that I was currently doing for 7 years, like a lot of the population, was one of those types of jobs where you only get paid if you physically give up some of your time. So my job, if I didn't give up my hours of 9 till 5, I didn't get paid. And that was a very much of an exchanging time for money type of job. And to be honest, that was the only way of making income that I'd actually really heard of. But when I heard about another way to make an income every single month, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a whole new world. And what it is like passive income, residual income. So a bit like if somebody writes a book, they write that book, they dedicate time to writing that book, but then it's sold online and people buy that book every single month. You know, hundreds and hundreds of people buy that book and they receive royalty payments for that book. So they receive a payment check every single month forever for the rest of their life, whether they show up or not. It doesn't matter. They did the work once and they get paid. And that's like a residual passive income. The same with people that make songs and CDs. You know, all these singers, they do the work, they make these songs, they make these CDs, they do that work once, but then they receive royalty payments forever onwards when people play these songs, when people buy these CDs. And I kind of thought, okay, I get that, royalty payments, but how do normal average people get involved with this kind of income? How do we get involved with that? And that was when I looked at network marketing and I looked at Arbonne, and it was exactly everything that most people are looking for. Most people are very busy. They've got absolutely frantic, busy lives. And most people are looking for some sort of passive income, some sort of royalty income, but they either can't write a book, they can't make a CD, they can't make a film, they can't just buy a house and then rent it out and rent out properties and buy assets. You know, they haven't got the financial lump sum to be able to do that, or the skills to be able to do that, which I definitely didn't. But the Arbonne business was a business that gives you everything like that. It gives you that royalty passive residual income, but to exchange, to build it, you have your own shop online and you build a client base of people that already wash, that already shower, that might wash their hair if they've got hair, that eat breakfast, that have drinks, you know, things that everybody does. And you build a client base of people that are shopping online through your shop time and time and time again. So this business gives us ordinary people that passive income so that we have more free time in the future and we have much more of what most people want. So I jumped into this business 2 years ago because, to be honest, I'd never ever heard of anything else that was going to give me what having an Arbonne shop was going to give me. And yes, it was a massive career change. Yes, I went from ophthalmology to an Arbonne business, but to tell you the truth, and we're going to go through that over the next sort of 10-15 minutes, to tell you the truth, 2 years into doing this business, I have never ever heard of anything else that even comes close to being as amazing as what having an Arbonne shop is online, because of what it gives you. Busy people having more time doing what they want to do around nice people, and it's just helped my confidence, it's helped my self-esteem. My bank balance has never looked better. I'm able to go on holidays and trips that before just would have been like, oh, if I win the lottery type of holidays. And it's just amazing. So I'm absolutely delighted to spend Tuesday morning going through a little bit about Arbonne with Claire. So I'm just going to share my screen. We do have a PowerPoint presentation, but it's not death by PowerPoint by any means. It's just a very short presentation that just basically keeps us on track, because we're so passionate with Arbonne. We can end up going off on a tangent and we can end up speaking for hours and hours and hours. So this will just keep it really, really nice and short. Claire, did you want me to do this one? Okay, so you might be listening to this and thinking, okay, well, Claire and Danni have obviously, they're on to something great, but what is it? What is Arbonne? So this was my question 2 years ago when my friend first told me what is known as the Arbonne story. So I'd never heard of Arbonne, so I was very interested for my friend to tell me more about how she was able to work from home successfully around her children. She had 3 children and a dog and a very busy lifestyle. How the heck was she making all of this money from home? I wanted to know more. So she told me the Arbonne story, which is basically, there was a man called Peter Mork, whose photograph is just at the bottom there in the red glasses. He had a massive, massive passion for people, okay? Now, there was a few different things that he was unhappy with. One of the things he was unhappy with was people buying their health and wellness products from shops, knowing that shops were putting all kinds of nasties into the products to make them cheaper. So before Arbonne, I used to think, why are face washes and shampoos and all these things that I buy from the local sort of pharmacy or supermarket, why are they like 99p and a couple of pounds? The reason why they are so cheap is because they are literally watered down and filled out with the most rubbish ingredients that is not even good enough to dispose of on the environment. I know Claire's going to touch on this more in a moment, but they literally fill in all of the stuff that nobody wants into these shop bought products. Now, Peter's vision was like, this is not on. This is not fair. People are buying these products thinking that, yeah, they're buying some nice products from the shop and this is all I can afford, but actually they're doing more harm than good. So he was very anti this, and he was just absolutely on a mission to create a company that made world-class skincare and nutrition. But he knew that if he made these products and made them incredible, made the formulations of a high standard, that they would be inaffordable if they were to be sold in a shop. Because obviously things that are sold in shops, they have to have a markup. The price has to go up. It has to double, quadruple in price to pay for the shop, to pay for the staff, to pay for the advertising, to pay for the marketing, you know, all these middle processes. So he was like, okay, if I formulate these products with the best brains in the entire world, how am I going to market them into people's houses? I need to cut out the shop. So he decided that he was going to pay very, very busy people, very, very normal people like myself and Claire and the thousands and thousands of other Arbonne representatives all over the world that have very busy lifestyles. They might have full-time jobs and children. He was going to pay for us to talk about these products to other people. Okay, so we are spreading the information about these products through word of mouth. A bit like, the best way that I can describe this is if a company pays you to have your car sign written, you drive your car around, but there's sign writing all over it advertising that company. So you're basically advertising another company and being paid to do that while you're just driving your car around. So with Arbonne, it's very similar. We use the products ourselves, and as we walk around, we're a walking, talking advert for these products. And people will ask you, oh my gosh, your skin looks amazing. And Claire, your makeup, it's flawless. What are you using? You know, people ask these things. They're looking for recommendations. So Petta's vision was for very, very normal, busy people to be able to advertise these products by using them. Therefore, it makes the products more affordable because we're cutting out the whole shop process. So that is why he decided that the products would move through network marketing. And he has helped change so many thousands and thousands and thousands of people's lives because they've got this extra income coming into their household every single month, that they can spend more time with their families, their parents when their parents are ill, their children when their children are ill, their friends. They can go on holidays without having to ask a boss for time off from work. So he has absolutely changed the world, and he's continuing to with this business. It's absolutely incredible. So a little bit about the products. I'll let Claire touch on the products.
Yeah, thank you. We've got an Arbonne product advantage, and this is why we are literally buzzing every day, shouting from the rooftops about why our products are unique for compared to what we traditionally would usually buy our products. Because I didn't know any different. I always went to the shelf. I didn't know any better until I was introduced to Arbonne. So why are we unique? Well, we're a plant-based driven company with our products. We're the best of nature, the best of science. So that's green science making our botanical ingredients active. If you think of our cells of our body, they're actually exact same to plant cells. So why would we use anything different on our skin to enhance ourselves and our beauty? So we're built in a Swiss heritage to European standards, so that's absolutely huge. So think of anything from Switzerland. You've got your chocolates, your watches, it's just ultra. Everyone knows it's amazing quality, and that's exactly what we're dealing with here. The highest quality ingredients from around the globe. So we've got parts of the world that are ours, parts of the ocean that's just ours. No one's allowed to touch it. You know, there's just so much love and care and attention goes into making sure that we're just getting the finest ingredient. Clinically tested. We pay massive amounts of money to make sure that we're tested against the high street brands, and making sure we're ticking loads of boxes and we're just literally the best out there. Never ever test on animals. And what I love about this, and what I love about Arbonne and all the trends that kind of people are jumping on now, we've been all these since day one. So 36 years ago, Petta knew that these things were really, really important in skincare. So yeah, we've never tested on animals, never have done, never will, and we only ever test on a human panel of 100 voluntary panel. So it's, rabbits don't wear mascara, they don't wear eyeliner, poor little things, test it on us. We can give you the best feedback on that. So so our certifications are that we're vegan certified, we're gluten, we're kosher, and so much more.
And do you know what else about that as well, Claire? Is what I always think, if a company want to test their products on animals, what does that say about their products? Because surely if they're too scared to test them on themselves or on human volunteers, they know that there's things in that product that are not healthy and are not safe. So that in itself, despite I'm massively against animal testing, but that in itself puts me off products anyway, because if you're too scared to test on a human volunteer, I do not want to go near that product with a barge pole.
They're hiding something massively, you know, and that's just where the education comes in here, is just opening people's eyes and letting them experience new products so they can see that, you know, not just with our you know, ethics behind our products, but actually, you know, they're more beneficial for us and no one's getting harmed in the process. And let's just enjoy the best products that are out there that are designed for us. It just makes total sense.
I agree.
So massively, we do not formulate, and never have done from day one, with any part of animal byproduct as well. Artificial flavours, colours, sweeteners. We've got donating preservatives. We've got sulfates in there. We've got talc. We've got mineral oil, which is directly from the petrol industry. So they make petrol and diesel, this stuff left over called mineral oil. It's so expensive to dispose of. So they're either burying it into the bed of the ocean, or they're popping in all our cosmetics on the shelf. There's no one at regulation saying this is harmful to the environment, to human health, anything goes. So this mineral oil needs to be to get rid of. So they put it in all our products. It's from the petrol industry, and you've seen, you know, oil in water. The molecules are huge. It's just looping around. It's not breaking up. It's not, you know, it's absolutely no benefit to in our products. It's cling film in the skin. Even if there was any goodness in that product, we're not going to get anything from it, because you've just suffocated your pores basically. But more importantly, we're not able to perspirate, we're not able to sweat, get the toxins out, which we vitally need to do. So therefore, it's leading to all sorts of skin conditions such as psoriasis, dermatitis, eczema, oily skin, dry skin. You know, we need to be doing what we naturally need to do. So sulfate is, mechanics actually use that in their garages to clean engines because it strips the oil. You know, it's all just marketing. They're putting in our products, mainly our hair care, so it's ripping the oil out. We need to buy more. You know, let's just make an informed decision about here. Have the education, know what's out there, and then, you know, just stay away. If you take anything away, look at this slide, take a picture of it, look back on it, and just, you know, choose a brand that doesn't deal with any of these products, because they're not any good for us. There's no benefits, and they're causing more harm than good.
Yeah, completely agree.
So when I was introduced to this business by Nikki, 7 weeks pregnant, very hormonal, very scared, I was thinking, okay, so what exactly do I need to do? What do I need to learn? You know, what's my role in this company? And she said, do you wash? Who had a wash this morning? If not, maybe you had one yesterday, maybe you're going to have one tonight. But every single person on this planet is washing. They're washing their hair, a bit of face wash, the ladies, a bit of cosmetics. We're taking vitamins, minerals, people who work out or just like maintain their weight, we're taking shakes as well. For baby, you know, as soon as we're born, we're using products. You know, we're using cosmetics, hair care, like I say, sun range as well. So I thought, this is a company that all I need to do is switch my spend. I'm not having to, you know, reinvent the wheel. I'm not having to think of like a name and a business and, you know, all my stock, everything. I've opened my shop and it's full to the brim of all these products. Nothing's going to run out, and it's there 24/7 waiting for when I need to order it. So yeah, it's completely in an industry that is absolutely booming at the moment. Network marketing and health and wellness. So again, look at this slide. Everything's vegan, everything's gluten-free, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, we have literally just switched our spend. We buy all online, and now we've got a business where we can move anywhere in the world. Anyone in the world where we ship our products can be part of our network. And that's where Danni was talking about with the residual income, because, you know, as soon as we run out of these products, every single item on this slide, we reorder. We're already a client in this industry, whether we care about it or not, whether we're aware of it or not, whether we, you know, think we don't use products, but we do, you know, because we've just grown up and we're born and we're using products. It's just the norm. It's just what we do. But as soon as we kind of take our blinkers off and realise actually what we're doing on our actions, you know, we're in an industry, we get our We're a client already in this industry. We get our money at the end of the month. We work really, really hard for it, haven't we? We've probably dropped the kids off at, preschool, paid nursery fees. We've worked really, really hard for that money. So just make an educated decision where you're going to purchase that shampoo when it runs out every single month, your toothpaste, your deodorant, So just, we're already doing it. Take all that money that you're spending every month and pop it into your Arbonne business, and bam, you've got a perfectly well-rounded business.
Wow, Claire, you are incredible. You're so great at explaining the business as well. I'm just going to click for a few of these slides. We do have an anti-aging range as well as lots of the we have a device coming out, which is an ultrasound device that will penetrate the skincare products deeper into the skin, which is a massive boom that's about to happen. We have a Healthy Living and Beyond plan, which I personally take the Healthy Living and Beyond set, which is just designed to help you just become healthier, making healthier choices. It's not a diet. Arbonne is not about short-term solutions. It's about long-term, feeling healthy, feeling great. And I love the nutrition. I've been taking it for 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. And in those 2 years that I've been taking this nutrition, I've seen friends come and go and do temporary diets with lots of other different plans, and they think they've found the best plan ever. They lose their weight for the first couple of months and it's all back on again. And they watch me I've been doing this for 2 years. It's not a temporary thing. It's a long-term healthy habits. And they're like, Danni, how are you always looking so great? And I'm not into temporary solutions and temporary fixes. I'm into long-term healthy habits. I take my Arbonne nutrition and it just keeps me the highest of health I could possibly be. So I love that. Right, so we're coming up towards the end and you're probably thinking, well, what actually is network marketing? Because to be honest, that was something that I wanted to know more about. I thought if network marketing is, so fantastic, it cuts out the shop, it cuts out all the middlemen, why is everybody not doing it? Why are we still having shops? Well, the answer to that is actually a lot of people are doing it. And actually what I was unaware of was it's actually predicted the business model of the 21st century. And actually, since I've known about network marketing, I can see with my very own eyes that this is happening. Because let's face it, have you still got a Blockbusters video shop near you? No, probably not. Choices? No, probably not. Woolworths? No, probably not. Think about where you live. How many shops have closed down? Because people are no longer shopping in shops like they used to. The reason why is because people prefer easy. They are now shopping online. And I think it was last year, which was the first year that saw online sales have a bigger market than shop sales. And that's because network marketing is coming in. Network marketing is what fits in around most people's lives. Most people want to be personally recommended something, whether that's a product, a holiday, a car, a mobile phone, like whatever it is, they want a personal recommendation. Think about it yourself. If you go out for a restaurant for a meal, would you rather put something on social media and ask all of your network, where do you recommend? Or would you then go into the Yellow Pages or Google? No, you would ask for a friend recommendation. So that's what most people want. They want to hear an honest recommendation from somebody that currently uses what they want to know more about, which we all do in Arbonne. We currently use all of these products, so we can give those first-hand recommendations. Second of all, people don't have time to wander into town as much as what they used to. So they want easy. They want to log onto their phone, put some shampoo, put some protein shake, put some mascara in their basket and click pay, and it be delivered to their door. They want easy shopping, and that's what we provide with our Arbonne business. We have our own online shop. People pick their phone up, they put their foundation in, they put whatever it is in, their soap, their hand wash, their toothpaste, whatever it is they want to buy, put it in their basket, and then they click pay. And it's as simple as that. And then the people that own a network marketing business, like myself and Claire, we are paid a percentage of the commission, a percentage of what turns through our business. So think about how often people shop on Amazon, or how often people shop on Next Directory, all these places that you shop. So imagine if you were told about Amazon however many years ago, and you were given, say, 35% of what turns through your Amazon business. Imagine how much you would earn a month, because that's a percentage that you're earning. That's with our Arbonne business. And I'm going to go through the average incomes in just a moment. But we basically earn a percentage of the turnover. And it cuts out all of the middle process that a product going to shop would see. A product that goes to the shop would go through the manufacturer, the wholesaler, the warehouse, the sales force, the advertising, the shop, and think about all the hundreds of people in that middle process that need to be paid from that product, which is why your product might go from being 5p worth of ingredients to being sold on the shelf for £5, because everybody's taking a piece of the pie to get it from where it's made to where it's bought on the shelf. Network marketing cuts that out completely, and we make life easier for people. So you might be thinking, well, okay, it sounds really simple, which it is. I basically buy my own online business, my own shop, and then I use these products instead of the other ones that I'm using, and I talk about them, and I dedicate maybe 1 hour a day to doing this, maybe 7 hours a day. It's your business, it's your choice, you don't have a boss. So you might be thinking, but why Arbonne and why now? Well, I can answer that. There is something called megatrends, and anybody that's looking at a business needs to be looking at mega trends. If your business that you're about to embark on doesn't have at least 2 mega trends, well, no, at least 1 mega trend, I'd say, then you don't really want to get involved with it. 2 mega trends is good. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the mega trends with Arbonne. The first mega trend that Arbonne has is consumable products. Now, Claire's just gone into complete detail about that. If your business was recommending something that wasn't consumable, you would hit a wall. So if you were recommending pots and pans, which is fine, everybody uses pots and pans, but how often do people rebuy their pots and pans? Think about your own cupboard. How often do you replace those pots and pans in your cupboard? Probably like every 5 years. You know, there are pots and pans in my cupboard that my nan passed me on that's been around for like 60 years. You know, you only really replace them if they break. So you're not having money being put through your till every single month because they're not consumable. You'd hit a brick wall with it. Things that are consumable are like products that we've got. Holidays, people continuously go on holidays, although to be honest, even then some people might go a whole year without a holiday. Mobile phones are not consumable. You only buy 1 mobile phone every couple of years. TVs, you'd only buy 1 every few years. So think about what is consumable, and that is health and well-being products. Everybody uses toothpaste, everybody washes, everybody eats, everybody drinks. So that is the first mega trend. So if you're looking at a business and you can say there's a consumable product that is already in demand, which health and wellness products already are, every household uses health and wellness products. In fact, the average is that every household spends £100 a month on these products, these health and wellbeing products. So when you start a business with Arbonne, you already have a massive market of people that already buy these things and they already spend money on these things. All you need to do is tell them about something better and let them make the choice if they want to buy something better because they care about their health, they care about their skincare, and they care about the future problems that they might have by not using healthy, safe products, which, let's face it, most people do. Most people do care massively. They just don't know, and it's all about education, like Claire just touched on. So that's number 1, first mega trend that Arbonne has. The second mega trend that Arbonne has is we're in health and wellness. Now, that is the next $1 trillion industry. So we've had the housing boom, which was a massive boom. We've had the .com boom, so the boom of the internet. The next $1 trillion industry, the next boom is health and wellness. That is happening. Whether we like it or not, that is happening. People are living longer. People are caring more about their health. So if your business is in health and wellness, that is a mega trend. That is a trend that you want to get involved with. So that's number 2 for Arbonne. The third mega trend with Arbonne, you have the ability to leverage your time. So you own your own shop and you talk to people that you know or might not know about your products, and they say, I need these products in my life. I need these products in my household. I absolutely need them. And they buy the products, and then you show them how to shop online or on their phone every single time they want to do their shopping, and they learn how to do it, and then they go and do that every single time they want to shop without you. You don't need to show them time and time again. You only need to show them once. They get their own login details. So every time they buy their toothpaste or hand wash or shampoo or whatever it is that they're buying, you're going to get paid from that, but you only did the work once. So it's like, I don't know, it's a bit like recommending somebody, say to Amazon, and you say, oh, go on Amazon and buy this book. So they go onto Amazon and buy that book, and you earn a percentage of it. And then let's say they shop on Amazon for something else the following month, like books for other people or presents, and you earn a percentage of that. And then the next month they tell other people and they go and buy this book or whatever they want to buy off Amazon, and you earn a percentage from that. You might be in bed sleeping while they're on their phone shopping. So that is leveraging your time. You'll wake up in the morning and people have shopped on your online shop without you knowing, because you've been asleep, and you woke up in the morning and you've earned £200 because you've done the work once, you've built a client base, and then you've taught people how to shop online from your shop, and they do it with or without you. So that's the third megatrend. We have the ability to leverage time. The fourth megatrend is we are internet based. Now, as I was saying, shops are becoming obsolete. So if you're looking at a business, it's not on the internet, you're not appealing to the mass market. People want easy, they want internet, they want apps, they want quick and easy. So if you don't have access to the internet with the business that you're looking at, it's probably worth re-looking at it. So because we have an internet-based business, we appeal to the mass market because we are quick and we are easy. So look at that. We have 4 megatrends with Arbonne. That is unheard of. 2 megatrends is good. The fact that we have 4 is why so many financial advisors are saying you need to jump into this right now. And that is why in Arbonne we have so many high professionals. That's why we have books that are written about us, about how we are the next big boom, about how we're following the growth of Apple technology. This is unheard of, and we have all of this at our fingertips. Claire, did you want to do this one?
Oh my God, it's so exciting, isn't it?
Oh my God, I know.
Oh my God, it's just amazing. Okay, so yeah, where are we at? We've got an amazing global opportunity attached to this business. So the fact we've been going 36 years, we're currently only in a handful of countries. Really, really steadily globalizing, because as we were saying in the beginning, this is a people company. It's not about profit. You know, we're product based, but it's about the people, and they want to make sure that we are settled and secure and happy in one country, and that it's moving forward and building before we then launch into another country. So it's massively with our interest at heart. So yeah, it was founded in Switzerland, but then we went over to the USA to start with. And then it was Canada, Australia, the UK. We've been here for 8 years now. Poland late last year. This month, only literally just a couple of weeks ago, we launched into New Zealand. And we're about to go into Taiwan also this year as well. And I think this is like the first year we've ever launched into 2 countries in the same year. So like, this is really starting to pick up now. And already in these newly launched countries, people are doing insanely well already. The Arbonne name is definitely getting out. We're going to be a household name in 10 years. Everyone's going to know about it, and you know, you've heard it from us. It's just so exciting just to deliver this information to people. So you can see on this map here, the green bits, that's where we are. The rest of it, the bluey grey areas, that's where we're going. So when you're thinking of this as a business, you know, you think of all your contacts, people you know around the world, but then maybe you don't. Maybe you, like me, and everyone lives in the same town. But you know, the strangers that you're going to meet next week, next month, they might have, you know, family, the best friend in one of these countries or the countries that we're going. All of a sudden, you've got an international business just from that word of mouth advertisement and networking and just sharing these amazing products with people. So yeah, really massively exciting. I cannot wait to be going to these countries in the future, to be meeting my team. And yeah, look where we're going. We've just got so much, you know, we've got 36 years behind us. We've done so much already. Look at all that in front of us, just waiting for us. So exciting.
It is really exciting, isn't it? Really
yeah.
incredible. Okay, so with that, it's so simple. We just switch, save, and switch brands and start using our for the whole family. We save up to 50% every time we have personal orders for ourselves, because obviously that's a business expense. It's tax deductible as well. So fantastic if you know anybody that's working full-time or might be in receipt of benefits. This is a fantastic business because of the tax benefits that you do receive back from having your own business online. And then we earn commissions and overrides by recommending these Arbonne products. We build teams, so we build other people that want to start their own business and their own shop, and we teach them how to do the same. And so I'm just going to come up to the end. So basically it starts with one person. So for example, I started my business 2 years ago, and I was manic with having my children. I was in and out of hospital with my youngest having a lot of medical complications. I rarely had any time, but I wanted to do something about it. I was not the type of person to say, oh, I don't have any time, I don't have any money, there's nothing that I can do about it. I wanted to do something about it. So I started this business and decided I'd dedicate maybe 1 to 2 hours a day on my phone, building up a client base of people that cared deeply about their health and their well-being, which I found that most people do. Once you educate and help them understand, they do seem to really care. And what I decided to do was give my skills that I learned about Arbonne to other people. So this slide explains that. So if the person in the middle, the beautiful Valerie, it's not me, but imagine that is me in the middle, was working my shop in my house building a client base, and then I helped other people start their own shop. So we've got 7 other people here, just to give you an idea, that have come to me. We might not have met. We might have met on the internet, or like Claire met because she was a dancer, or met somewhere. And we've chit-chatted. I don't think that's the right word. We've chatted, and they've said to me, Danni, what you do in your spare time around your busy life looks absolutely amazing. It looks like so much fun. It looks like you're well rewarded and recognised. You're being gifted all the time. Tiffany jewelry, flowers, cards. People are always writing on your Facebook wall how much you've inspired them. You know, I want what you have around my busy life. Can you teach me how to do it? And I say, yeah, absolutely. So what I say is you have to just start your own business online. It costs £56 to start your own shop. That's it. You just pay that once, and that covers everything. So your website, you've got all of your shop done for you. Your whole infrastructure's done. And then all you then do is just talk about your shop to other people and help them start shopping for healthier, safer products. Now, all of these people, so all of these 7 people across the world that I'm coaching and helping and supporting and mentoring and on the phone to and teaching them what I've learned, they are then earning the biggest percentage from their shop. So if their shop turns over £50,000 a month, they earn the biggest percentage because it's their shop. It isn't my shop. It's their shop. But Arbonne recognises that we help support them with their shop. We coach them, we mentor them, we're there for them every step of the way. So they pay us a percentage as well. And it's a smaller percentage because it isn't our shop, but because we're helping them, we do earn a percentage of this. And this is amazing because not only are we able to help ourselves and our own family finances, we're able to help other people, and we earn a percentage of our efforts for helping other people, which is amazing. So imagine if where you work, your boss asked you to train the new person up, and they said to you, because you're dedicating time to train them up, I'm going to pay you a percentage of what they earn next month and the month after, and every month forever onwards. Like, that is incredible. And that, I think, is why in this industry everybody is so kind and so helpful and genuinely has a desire to see other people succeed, which is amazing. So this is the last one that I'm going to do, and I'm going to pass it back to Claire to end. I'm going to go through how much we earn on average at all of the levels. So we only have 4 levels in Arbonne. The first is a district manager. Now, it takes roughly about 1 to 6 months to become a district manager. For myself, it took me 4 months, and I've known people do it in 2 days. You know, it's just an average. The average income is £100 a month to £800 a month. So for myself, my first paycheck was £500 and my highest was £700. So that just gives you a bit of an average. It's your shop. You decide on how much you want to build your client base and how much you want to help other people do the same. So that's the district manager level. The second level is an area manager, and the average time to become an area manager is about 6 to 12 months. For myself, it took me 6 months, and the average income is about £800 a month to about £2,500 a month. So for me, my lowest paycheck as an area manager was £1,000 for the month, and my highest was £2,300 for the month. And so 6 months in, that is making a massive difference to my family lifestyle. My business is willable, so should I pass away, which touch wood, hopefully I won't, but should I, Arbonne still sends that paycheck every single month through my front door. So I know my family are financially supported for life now. It is a willable asset, okay? That was one of my biggest driving forces with this business, that my daughters had something financially if I was to not be here anymore. The third level is a regional vice president. The average time to become a regional vice president is about 1 to 3 years. For myself, I did it in less than a year, and the average income is about £2,500 a month to £10,000 a month. Now, my lowest paycheck as a regional vice president has been £4,300, and my highest has been £7,500 for the month. Now, that is massive. You know, what would you do with like £7,000 a month? Because what we did, because we couldn't get on the property ladder and buy a house, me and my husband, because he also has his own Arbonne business as well, when he saw how successful this business can be if you make it big, he decided to start his own business. We decided to save our Arbonne money every single month towards buying a house. So in 12 months, we've been able to save up enough money so that when we want to buy our house that we want, we don't have to have a mortgage. We can pay in cash and go, here you go, here's £200,000, because we've saved it from our Arbonne business. Like, where else can you do that? Where else can you work something part-time to save money to be able to just buy a house? You know, people that can't get on the property ladder, this is ideal for them, even if they just did it for a few years. Not that I think you would, you'd have it for life. It's a business for life. But, you know, even if they did see it just a couple of years, save up for a house, that is amazing. At the regional vice president level, the third level, you're also given an extra cash bonus every month to go and choose your own white brand new Mercedes. And you get, that's like a bit like a company car, but it's your car. You get to drive that around and you can update it as often as you want. The fourth and final level is a national vice president. Now, the average time to become a national vice president is 3 to 5 years. I'm not a national vice president yet, but I will be in the next couple of months. So that will be 2 years in. And the average income, well, it's actually £10,000 a month upwards. But my friends that are national vice presidents are earning between £30,000 and £40,000 a month, because obviously you earn a percentage. So imagine as all of those businesses are growing and growing and growing online, you can understand why your income grows. So if you're somebody that is massively passionate about helping charities, about helping causes, about giving back, this is the most perfect business to be able to do that, because nobody needs that kind of money every month, but you can then decide where that money goes and who it helps, which is incredible. At all 4 of the levels, you can earn 5 trips a year with Arbonne. So if you like holidays, like to travel, take your children abroad, fabulous for that. You don't have to go on all of those holidays, but if you want to earn them, you can do. And you just recognise at every level, at every single level, you are built up with your confidence, you're built up with your self-esteem, and you just make the most amazing friends for life. It is just the best business that I have ever come across. I absolutely love it. So I'll pass it back to Claire.
Yeah, absolutely. We're definitely in the right place at the right time with this company. And going back to the Willable business, it's really actually quite hard for people to find life insurance. So the fact that you know, with this company, you just work in your business, you just recommend and you're using the products, all of a sudden your business becomes an asset. A lot of people think their house is their asset, but actually it's a liability. It takes money every month, whether you can pay your bill or not. So the fact that you're literally having fun, nooks and crannies, building an asset that's going to pay out, you know, when other people just won't touch you with a barge pole with life insurance, like that's just, you just know anyone that just needs backup in so many ways. We just tick so many boxes. It's just something for everyone. So yeah, last slide. This has been incredible. Thank you so much for spending time with us. So just where do you see yourself? You've heard everything you need to hear. All you need to now is just get your hand on some products and just feel it for yourself. Why don't you host a party? You know, you contact the person who introduced you to the call, and just host a party. Get the girlies round. You know, feel the difference. You know, feel the quality on your skin. And let's just have an absolute blast with it all. Or do you think, do you know what, I just want to buy the products? You know, I don't want to get involved with network marketing. I understand it, but it's not right now. But I know someone that would actually really need this. You know, we're always trying to think outside the box. Who else can this help? You know, me and Danny, you know, we're already in this. We've already got our shop. We've already Arbonnised our home. You know, we're already doing Arbonne. We're already getting the benefits. How can we now help other people? So just keep that, you know, when you're at work or, you know, at college or whatever, and you think, actually, my friend is vegan. She's actually really good at vegan makeup. She's really struggling to find a good quality vegan brand. Or my friend's little boy is covering psoriasis or eczema, and, you know, the creams from the shop are just aren't budging it. We're getting through tubs and tubs of it. You know, just give us a trial. Just let us show you what we have. You can become a client, so you can just buy the products full price online. Again, it's nice and simple, and we can get involved if you need to, but it's really simple to go online. The website's fantastic, and just order your products, come straight to your door in 2 days. If you feel like, actually, I want to get some discount off these amazing products, because I'm going to be making a bit of a regular thing of starting to Arbonnise my home, you can become a preferred client. It's just £17 for the year. That's it, for 20 to 40% off everything. And it's just £11 after that, just to renew your discount on that. That's a really great program to be part of. If you're thinking, do you know what, this is absolutely everything that I need. I just need this just plodding along the side of all my other commitments. Like, we are busy with work and children and commitments and husbands and houses. You know, I can so do this like you guys are. Start your business. Get ready to become an independent consultant. It's just £56 to open your virtual online shop That's it. It's open. It's full to the brim of products. Start enjoying the benefits of these products with 35 to 50% of all the products. You're then in the business plan to have unlimited income. We don't cap. The Mercedes-Benz opportunity and just the personal development, the growth that Danni was touching on, and the support and the network and the Facebook groups that we have, and just the whole lifestyle of it. It's just been an absolute pleasure to speak to you this morning and spend some time. I hope you've learned something, and thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. It's been amazing. Claire, you are incredible. And if I didn't already do Arbonne, I would want to do Arbonne.